Does your organization need more nurses? Struggling to connect with RNs where they spend time? Budgets are tight, there's a scarcity of applicants, and using travellers can cost up to an additional $150,000 per year. It's time for a superior solution. It's time to work with the experts. Like us. Since 2019, healthcare providers throughout the US and Canada have successfully engaged and recruited thousands of candidates using Nurse Recruitment Experts' three-step advertising, screening, and consultative process. We help healthcare providers reach further with their advertising, discover hidden gems, and mobilize the power of their employer brand in nurse recruitment. With results based pricing and no long term commitments, we are the most cost effective and low risk partner for your nurse recruitment needs. So why not take your nurse recruitment to the experts? Visit nurserecruitmentx.com.
Hi everybody, welcome along. I'm so excited to have you all here for what promises to be an interesting and revealing webinar. Today we're going to be talking about how nurse recruitment is changing, and so are we here at Applichat Healthcare. We'll be discussing something that's been in the works for a couple of months, and we feel is going to help make a big impact on the nurse recruitment space. So if you don't know me, if you do know me, I haven't really given my backstory too many times in these webinars. I'm Adam Chambers. I'm the president of Applichat. I'm originally from Northern Ireland. You might have guessed my accent, you might have not. And I've recruited in various industries. Started out in teacher recruitment, and today ranging from nurse recruitment to doctors and more. I've been around nurses my whole life. My nurse worked as a nurse manager in the biggest pediatric hospital in London. I've got cousins, friends that are nurses. And whenever I graduated college in 2018, I decided I was going to go out into the world and start my own business, full of enthusiasm and energy. And growing up, I'd always had this kind of admiration for America as a place of opportunity and that kind of concept of the American dream. So I didn't have any clients at this point, but I moved over across the pond, as they say, and paid for a one-way ticket to Houston, where I went to my first conference for my favorite marketing software. And around that time, I started a business called Applichat. In 2018, 2019, we were working a lot on recruitment chatbots, but as time went on, we slowly started realizing that there's a big need for help in the world of healthcare recruitment. And my family members and friends were saying to me, Adam, like, put your skills, put your talent, put your business onto helping us. We have lots of patients, but there's not enough staff. We're in a real crisis here. I think you can help us. So that's what we did since 2019. With Patrick and other members of the Applichat team, we've been focusing on recruiting for nurses. And I think really now that the whole pandemic is kind of fading out of the first place in people's minds, not saying that the disease is the problem and it didn't have an effect, it did, but we're moving into a different time. We saw that travel nursing really peaked during COVID. Now a lot of organizations are trying to cut budgets, and you might have saw that in your own recruitment budget. You might have seen some money going out, and we certainly did across our client base. Not only that, there's a huge deficit of nurses going on in the US and Canada. The population is getting older, but there's not enough people wanting to become RNs, LPNs, or CNAs. There's a shortage of candidates in the market. And finally, what we've realized is marketing and sourcing candidates is a humongous problem for facilities out there. Relationships of marketing teams in their organizations are often not great. It's hard to get your message, your employer brand out there. And often your team doesn't have that dedicated person to recruitment, marketing, and sourcing. We spoke to our clients. We've had our finger on the pulse for a while, and we decided to help the industry counteract these problems, these perennial issues that are only going to get worse in the next 10 to 20 years. We needed to draw a line under Applichat Healthcare and form a new identity and come forward with a new mission that could help inspire and help amplify the nurse recruitment of our clients. And to be honest, clients that don't work with us yet. I mean, we want to help this whole world get better, help you recruit more nurses, and feel at ease whenever you do it, and not feel like you're relying on a partner who's trying to suck all the money out of you, and someone that has your best interest in mind. So I'm very proud to announce today that we're going to be changing our name, and we're now going to be called Nurse Recruitment Experts. So Applichat, farewell, and it's hello to Nurse Recruitment Experts. So what does Nurse Recruitment Experts mean, and how is it different from Applichat? Well, we're looking to evolve our service and brand to focus on one thing, really. This is about focus. This is about doing one thing right and doing it better than anyone else. And our mission, as I said, is to amplify your organization's nurse recruitment. There's a few important words in there that I want to pull out. The first one is to amplify. So for us, that means taking what you're doing already and making it much better. It's not about us renting you staff. It's not about you paying into our system and growing our business. It's about us taking your employer brand, your message that's valuable to your staff right now, and then bringing that to a wider audience, helping it reach further to nurses that aren't seeing it at the moment. It's about amplifying you and helping you be broader and be more relevant to the nurses that are in your area. And then it's your nurse recruitment. So again, we're just focusing on one thing only. If we get another role, we have a sister brand called NRX Medical that we'll be passing that to. And our main drive here at Nurse Recruitment Experts will be on filling RN, LPN, and CNA positions. So if you have a need for that, we want to be your guys and gals to fill it. We have 3 new main commitments that are going to underline everything we do, 3 key values. The first one is inspiration. So impelling nurses and healthcare recruitment teams like you to reach their potential. It's about showing you different ways to improve your marketing, your sourcing, reaching more candidates, and really showing you that it doesn't all have to be negative. And there are so many talented people in the space that we've had the chance to work with and we hope to work with, and a lot on this call. And we really want to show you that there's so many opportunities out there and bring them to you. The second part that we are really putting as a key value is client intimacy. So prioritizing our closeness and proximity to nurses, healthcare providers, understanding what they need, and then creating plans around that. And when it comes to the content that we're putting out, like these webinars, listening to you, trying to figure out what message today is going to help you with your nurse recruitment, and then creating content around that. And then the third part is expertise. We want to become the leading provider of nurse recruitment insights. We want to revolutionize our LinkedIn page, our blog, our YouTube channel, to really be the go-to place that holds the nurse recruitment insights and expertise that you feel hungry for and that you feel that you need to plug the gaps in your organization. So, for example, going in on a Monday morning and you open up our LinkedIn page to see what do you need to know this week for all things nurse recruitment. So the challenges facing healthcare providers are grave, that we're going to be open about that. You know, budgets are tight, there's a scarcity of applicants, and it's very expensive to use travel nurses. Our renewed service wants to help you reach further with your advertising, focus on the best talent, and add a consultative and insightful nurse recruitment expert to your team. So what I'd like to do is share a little bit more video about what we do, and then explain how you can get involved in some of the new ways of working here at Nurse Recruitment Experts. Okay. Um, I like those little texty, musicy videos. They do those at my church, and they keep my interest, and which is often a bit diffused. So I want you to keep watching this because even if you're kind of on the fence about, working with a new vendor or being pitched to, I want you to know that this isn't a pitch. We're trying to share with you insights and let you see like how is an agency going about trying to solve nurse recruitment problems that are facing you today. I've mentioned our mission, which is to amplify your nurse recruitment, and we spoke to all our clients about probably there was 10 to 12 questions about where they are in their nurse recruitment, what their biggest issues are, where they see future opportunities. And what we heard back was based kind of around two ideas. You might be able to sympathize with these. The first one was, how do we reach further to find more candidates? 200, 300 open positions, you're only going to get that down with more applications. So that was the first thing. And then the second thing was, when it comes to vendors, trying to find a supplier that really understands them and knows what they want and what they need. We also saw that, again, budget pressures were a big issue, and just kind of keeping up with all the technology was a challenge because it was new every day and people didn't really know what to jump on and what to use. So, from our perspective, it was about like forming a business and a service that goes into those two issues and tries to solve them through providing expertise. As I mentioned, we have our main values, and we're going to share our website, and you can go on and you can see a little bit more about what we're doing. A big part of this for me was creating a brand and content and a voice that is different. Well, I think it was about 10 leaders in nurse recruitment. What's your favorite brand out there in the nurse recruitment space? It could be a vendor or a hospital or a staffing agency. And they kind of had a hard time thinking about it. Uh, think about that yourself. I mean, post it in the chat if you want. What's your favorite brand in vendors who supply teams that are recruiting nurses? There's not a lot of memorable ones out there that stand out for what they're doing. When you think of brands like YouTube or Coca-Cola, like McDonald's, it's hard to be on a par with things like that. And I want us to have a brand voice that stands out, an identity that is actually interesting, even if it's controversial or even if it is a bit different than what's received wisdom. But we want to lead by example here and show you, whenever it comes to marketing yourself, you have to do things differently to get attention. So we don't want to be kind of competing with our clients when it comes to our work. We want to do things differently and help people like you get ahead of the curve. So whenever it comes to the content we're going to be putting out, you can look forward to success stories that we're learning. Like, we're seeing analysis of things like, for example, I was looking at it was the House of Representatives in North Carolina, and they were debating a nurse staffing bill. Things around that will bring the conversation to your screen and help you keep on track of it. I'll also be interviewing people and bringing you their insights, asking for their expertise on problems that are going on in nurse recruitment. Whenever we go about our work, we're going to really adapt to your needs and funding challenges. We are 100% self-funded business. So I've funded the business and I haven't taken any investment. And I think a good ethos is to not be focusing on profit, but focusing on our clients. And we're not trying to work to pay our shareholders and pay their dividends. We're trying to work for you. We want our clients to know us and we'll know them. And then expertise. So we're committing, as I mentioned, to thought leadership, not just posting content, but being analysis of that content and being the experts around it, so that you don't need to investigate really extensively to know what is relevant to me, what do I need to do about it. We're going to be sharing across our webinars like this, across our podcasts, newsletter, starting a blog as well. True nurse recruitment secrets that not only share what's going on, but go into it in detail, analyze it, and help you know how you can do it better. So I'm going to take a pause at this point, and I'm going to bring in Patrick. Many of you who've been following our content will know Patrick, and I'm happy to say he was our first team member. So Patrick,
Hi,
hi.
Adam. Hi, everybody.
How
Thanks
you?
so much, Adam. Congratulations on the change. Big announcement. We've been really excited about getting this launched and share that with our clients and our colleagues out there in the community. So yeah, exciting day. Thrilled to get this going.
Yeah.
I guess I'll start by introducing myself as Adam did, a little bit about me. I'm Canadian. I worked for many, many years in the criminal justice system in Canada and the province of Saskatchewan, mainly in victim services and in other community justice programs. As Adam said, for the past 3 years, I've worked with him at Applichat since he set up the company. And I've really, coming from a justice background and working with victims of crime and others, vulnerable folks, I found it really meaningful to work in a nurse recruitment organization to help our healthcare clients get more nurses, fill their vacancies, and help more people on the front lines in healthcare. So that's been really valuable and important for me as I've worked with the company the past 3 years. I am excited today again about this change and the direction we're going with the company as nurse recruitment experts. And at the end of our call today, at the end of our webinar, we are going to announce a very special offer that we've never offered before. And so please stay tuned until the end, just a few minutes away, and then we'll share a little bit about that and what that could mean for you. So yeah, very excited to get this going. And we have some key components that Adam has already talked about that I want to touch on a little bit further. And first one is really about being able to, our ability to reach further with our strategic marketing. So we bring our healthcare clients a customized nurse sourcing strategy based on their market. We tell the story of their brand where nurses are spending their time online. We bring their brand to their vacancies to up to 70% of local candidates through our advertising on multiple channels, not just those nurses who are already looking at the job boards. We can get much beyond the applicants and therefore reach further to reach more nurses. And our clients tell us that the applicants we bring them are new to them and are more diverse than applicants they see from other sources. So that's always exciting when we hear that from our clients. We also help you save time and focus on the best nurses. Your time is precious. We don't want to waste your time. So our specialized recruiters will call every applicant. So we will submit to our clients only the best candidates who meet their requirements, are interested in their opportunities, and are available to make a move. So they're ready to go. They've answered the phone. They've completed a phone call. Those are two huge barriers. And they're ready to have an interview with you as the employer. So we're not just offering a list of names and phone numbers or email addresses. I get lots of those every day in my inbox. I'm sure everyone on the line does as well. Our clients then are able to engage our quality candidates without the hassle of sifting and screening through applicants that really don't fit or aren't interested or are not available. So your recruitment team is already doing great work and doing great results, but you still have vacancies. So we want to help you add a nurse recruit expert to your team. So if you're looking for a personalized and consultative nurse recruitment partner, we'll take the time to understand what our clients want, and they need to get to know us as well. And Adam touched on this as well. What our clients value about our work is that they know our team and we get to know their team, and we're able to adapt and respond to their needs quickly throughout the life of our working relationship together. So again, we'll be able to add one of our experts to your team as a consultant and ambassador for your culture and values. And we deliver our service with small upfront fees and focus on client intimacy, as I said, and no long-term contracts, meaning we will be a low-risk, results-focused partner for hiring nurses. So those are the three main sections that we're really focused on as the new company, Nurse Recruitment Experts. So again, sort of to summarize, we can reach 10 times more nurses than job boards or marketplaces. We'll go beyond the job hunters to get to a new audience. We amplify the reach and recognition of your employer brand. We'll help you save thousands of dollars worth of recruiters' phone time. You'll receive hands-on consultative support for improving your nurse recruitment strategy, and we'll help you reduce agency and overtime costs by hundreds of thousands of dollars annually by filling more vacancies, because we're bringing you more qualified nurses for your vacancies. So on that note, that's the summary, the overview of our company. And I promise to tell you what we're doing next in the special offer. So we have never done this before, as I said, and we want to offer to the people on the call today on the webinar, to the first 5 organizations that sign up, we want to offer a free trial. So it's a free trial of Nurse Recruitment Experts nurse recruitment services. We want to show you the results we can get for your organization. And what we're going to do in the free trial, and I'm going to post the link in the chat here now, and you can go to that link and sign up. It's just a very quick 2-minute sign up. We will deliver a 1-day nurse recruitment campaign for free, no obligation, no credit cards, nothing like that. And we will provide you with up to 3 qualified nurse applications for free. They will be yours to interview and hire as you see fit. We will also provide you a summary of any additional nurse applicants we receive and the details on how you can access those applications if they're of interest to you. And we'll also provide you, and this ties into our perspective for the company as a whole, we want to provide you with a recruitment campaign analysis report that will show you all of the campaign results, what we did during the campaign, how we did it, where we reached out to those nurses, and our insights into the market and the candidate audience. So that will be an important part. So up to 3 qualified nurse applications for free, a summary of any additional nurses that we bring you, and we'll tell you how you can access the additional ones if you're interested, and then the recruitment campaign analysis report. Again, this is a free trial, no obligation. You just have to sign up, 2 minutes, and we're offering that to the first 5 organizations that do sign up at the link that I shared in the chat, and a very quick sign up. And then at the end of that, in about a week to 10 days to 2 weeks afterwards, we'll have a call where I will present to you the applicants that came into us and that campaign analysis report. So again, no obligation, and we're just really excited to be able to show more prospective clients what we can do with our recruitment strategies, and hope that you might be interested in working with us in the future. So we're very excited about that. So thanks, Adam, for the time to share that background. And I'm looking forward to seeing who signs up for the free trial. And then we'll be reaching out and getting started with you right away to test out your recruitment marketing, our recruitment marketing in your area.
Yeah, thanks so much, Patrick. Yeah, one of the things about that is we are calling ourselves experts, so we need to back it up. And that's why we're introducing this, to be able to say, we know what we're doing, and we have enough confidence to do free trials and prove to you that it's true. So we're going to put a Zoom link in the chat here as well, if anybody would like to ask him a few more questions to Patrick about the free trial. But thanks for watching so far, everyone who's came. And again, that's nurserecruitmentx.com to learn more about us, and you have the free trial link in the chat. It'll be in the YouTube comments if you're watching this on recording. So thanks so much, everyone, for joining. We look forward to bringing you more nurse recruitment expertise as the months go on. Thanks for everyone who's supported us so far, and we're excited to see what we can do in the future with you. That's it for me. Cheerio.
Thanks, Adam.
Bye.
Look forward to speaking to you in the Zoom soon. Thanks for everyone. Bye-bye.
Me too. Bye.